What if I told you that you could have a computer virus right now, but you just don't know about it? It's just waiting to be triggered. A lot of people today don't know some of the simple procedures that can be used to help prevent their computers from getting a computer virus. As a college student that is administered a laptop for 2 years, I hope to be able to give you some tips on how to help prevent you from getting a computer virus. Whether it's knowing the basic history of a computer virus and how it originated, or by teaching you about antivirus software and whether it's really needed for your computer to get. And then at the end, I'll give you a big secret that not many people know about computer viruses and how to prevent them. So first, start with the history. Um, Computer viruses, the theories behind them, originated in 1950 with John von Neumann. And what his theory was is that a computer virus is something that is used to self-replicate itself, and it just continues to create more and more copies of itself in something. But that was back in the 50s, and in the 1980s is when computer viruses started to become more mainstream and a part of pop culture. This is because not many home computers were made before the 80s with the evolution of Mac and PC. They were more so used for business applications like at IBM or other big businesses. Um, and the first main way that computer viruses were transferred then in the 80s was through a floppy disk. But then eventually there was an evolution of that and of the internet, and in came email. And with email, it was a lot easier way for computer viruses to be transferred. And the first main one, according to Time magazine, was the I Love You virus in 2000. And this virus had I Love You written in the description. And when you clicked onto it, a Trojan horse virus was unleashed. And what a Trojan horse or Trojan virus is related to the Greek story of the Trojan horse, where a bunch of Greeks went into a horse that went into the city of Troy at night. And then at night, when the guards were off guard and everything, they all just unleashed and attacked the city and took it down. And that's pretty much what a Trojan horse virus does. It goes in your computer secretly, and then once a certain time happens, it just unleashes and floods your computer with tons of data and just slows it down a ton. And a way to prevent all this from happening is antivirus software. And what antivirus software is a type of utility used for scanning and removing viruses from your computer, according to techterms.com. And what it does is it takes a picture of your memory and the processes being done on your computer, and it finds differences in your computer, like huge spikes of data just being released, and it then starts to take action. It first takes some security measures to just isolate the virus first, and then it warns the user of the virus and tells you what to do. Like, it'll tell you to click something to zone out the virus from happening. A big topic that a lot of college students like to ignore is just getting the antivirus software in the first place. It's highly suggested that you do get it, just to stop like the minor viruses from happening. And some main brands are McAfee, Norton, and WebRoot. Some main ones that you'll see, and then there's many others out there, like in the picture. Even though antivirus software does stop viruses, it's not perfect. You still need to take some preventative measures to help prevent getting the virus in the first place. Like, some viruses can't, once they get in your computer, they just bypass antivirus software. So as the user, you still need to take charge in avoiding your computer from getting the viruses. Some prevention techniques is to avoid phishing. And what phishing is, according to dictionary.com, is phishing is to try to obtain financial or other credential information from internet users, typically by sending an email. And that's what phishing pretty much is. But if you do so happen to get a virus, what you should do is you should turn off your computer immediately, whether that's from unplugging your desktop or holding down the power button on your laptop for 5 seconds. That should turn it off. And once you do that, you restart your computer. You should run a system restore, and that happens in the startup when like all the screens are passing by, and you click like one of the F keys, it'll tell you to click, and then once you click that, it'll run the system restore to the most recent date that it has all your files backed up with. And if that still isn't working, your computer still has problems, you should bring your computer to Samson 207, and there they'll either try and repair it themselves, or they might just give you a whole new laptop, worst comes to worst. And then the biggest secret to preventing a virus is you the user. You're the first step in preventing computer viruses. I mean, we have all this computer antivirus software, but still you need to take action in being aware of what computer viruses are and how they work, and some just basic steps you can take in preventing from getting them. And hopefully now, with more information with computer viruses and how they work and just some ways in preventing them, I hope you can use this as a college student to help your experience with computers a lot better in your years to come. Thank you.